Hey, y'all. Mama TC is back in the house again. And here's round 3, okay? My holy watchers and divine messengers. Yes, we're going to get right back into it because this series, this video clip, well, actually, it's like an hour and some change long, but I'm not going to do all of it. Like I told you, I'm going to give you the meat, not the bones. But part 3. How are you guys enjoying it so far? I'm telling you, I really like this video because it gives you so much info. And I really like how they're showing you that these people of history are chosen ones. A lot of us never even wanted to consider that. But, and another thing I wanted to tell you, our celebrities today, you ever cross your mind that they were chosen ones? I mean, really think about that. Because listen, what do talent scouts do? They scout out and see who they can find that has the most talent, the ones that shine with their abilities, right? So in Hollywood, they get the ones that got the most talent. And what have we noticed happens in Hollywood? A lot of them get destroyed, broken down. We're seeing all the stuff going on, and we hear the stories about something being sold, selling the soul and all this stuff. Like, what's going on? I mean, who's controlling that industry, don't you? So wouldn't it make sense? God's beautiful, beloved, chosen ones are gifted and talented, and they emit that shine. I mean, I made a video one time where I talked about, how in TV news reports when somebody very talented, like a football star or a famous so-and-so, gets unalived. Very tragic, abrupt way, and it's just horrific. But when they do, the news reporters always say something like, he was a shining star, or she was just this glowing, light that she gave everybody. You hear those words? Chosen ones, light, glowing, star. Did you know that stars are angels? Anyway, I'm not going to go there. Let's get into part 3. We can discover that some other time. But like I said, go over to YTubi, LADIITC Sings Jazz, and check out all the video series scrolling on down to November 30th, 2024, where it begins. I cover all that stuff. We talk about that. We talked about all of that. So anyway, let's get to part 3 and hear some more about how we are so chosen and special. Okay? Stick around.
Number 3, the walls are cracking and they can't stop it. When truth walks into the room, lies scatter like insects exposed to the light. And that's why they fear you. That's why they resist you. You, the chosen, are the light they can no longer run from, even if they try to ignore it, even if they refuse to acknowledge it. They feel it. With every breath, they know something is shifting. Something unstoppable. And you, the chosen ones, are at the center of it all. Why do they resist you so fiercely? Why are they so terrified of your light? The old world, the world they built, was constructed on deception. It was designed to keep people blind, obedient, and fearful. They created a system where silence was rewarded, where questioning was punished, and where stepping outside the boundaries meant exile. They needed you to doubt yourself, to second-guess your worth, to feel small. Because the moment you stopped doubting, you became a threat. And now, as you stand in your power, you expose everything they tried to hide. You are the living contradiction to the lies they built. You are the proof that their system was always a lie. You, the chosen, are walking in that freedom. With every step, you shatter their illusions. And that, more than anything, terrifies them. So ask yourself, how much longer can they hold on to their lies? How long can they keep up the facade when the truth is standing right before them? That's why they fight so hard against you. That's why the resistance is so fierce. Because your presence alone forces them to confront what they have tried to deny for so long. You are the crack in the dam, the shift they never expected. The flood of truth is inevitable, and they know it's coming. Think about someone like Mahatma Gandhi, who faced unimaginable opposition. The British Empire tried to silence him, to break him, but the truth of his cause was unstoppable. No matter how many obstacles they placed in his way, he remained steadfast. The truth cannot be contained. It cannot be suppressed. But here's the truth they don't want to admit. Resisting you is futile. They can try to silence you, ridicule you, push you aside. They can throw obstacles in your way, manipulate the system, and lie to themselves. But the truth, the shift, is already in motion. Psalm 18:2 says, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold." You have been chosen, and nothing can stop the power that's been set into motion. Are you still waiting for their approval? Or are you ready to embrace the truth of who you are, regardless of what they think? This isn't just about you. This isn't just about them. This is bigger than all of us. The universe itself has spoken, and no lie, no illusion, no force can stand against it. You are walking in the truth, and that is your power. Matthew 5:14-16 tells us, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." You were never meant to hide your light. You were meant to shine, even in the darkest places. The same people who once mocked you, who laughed at you, who doubted your path, they're watching you now. They may not admit it, but their energy is drawn to you. They may not fully understand it, but deep down, they know. They are following your lead, whether they realize it or not. They are still resisting, still clinging to what's crumbling around them. But even they can feel the shift. Do you think they can continue to ignore the change? How long before they, too, must admit that they are following the one who leads? The ones who once ridiculed you, who tried to belittle your vision, one day they will repeat your words as if they were their own. But don't forget this, you didn't come here to seek validation from those who rejected you. You don't need their approval. You never did. Galatians 1:10 reminds us, am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I was still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. You are not waiting for them to wake up. You are not slowing down to make them comfortable. You are moving forward, with or without them. The time of illusions is over. This is the era of truth, and you, the chosen, are its brightest flame. And fire does not ask for permission to burn. Think about Harriet Tubman, who risked her life to lead others to freedom on the Underground Railroad. She didn't ask for permission, nor did she seek validation. She followed her truth, and in doing so, she became a beacon of freedom, a force of nature that could not be contained. They cannot contain you now. They cannot control what has already been set into motion. They can resist, they can fight, but they cannot win, because this is bigger than them. This is bigger than you. This is the universe realigning itself. And the only ones who will survive this shift are the ones who choose to embrace it. Revelation 21:5 reminds us, he who was seated on the throne said, I am making everything new. Then he said, write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true. The old is passing away, the new is coming, and you are at the forefront of this change. The house is already on fire. The only choice left is to burn with it, or step into something new. And you already know where you stand. You are not afraid. You've known all along that this was your purpose, to dismantle the false and build the real. So, what are you waiting for? You are already walking the path they fear to tread, and in the end, they will follow, even if they don't realize it yet.
Okay, chosen family, I'm going to give you video part 4 next and make that the finale. But if you want to see it in its entirety, go over to YouTube, and in the video credits here, I will list the name of who to go look for it under, okay? So, see you in part 4. Keep watching. It's for your benefit. You're going to love it. Bye. Tune in.